the battleground. And already Nemiga setting up for the A play.
That's deep jungle smoke from Box coming through, and a fast contact play out through ramp. Sophic, he's got a kit to play with in the retake. Smoke's down, and Nemiga looking for the open bomb plant. They actually force Sophic all the way back. He just goes towards CT, so open plant can come in. And they take control of the jungle as a result. This is aggressive post-plant from Nemiga, and they're going to find a dink as well. Chopper's been in the window the whole time. He has just been hiding, and they have no idea. Robo seems aware of the possibility, but will he get matched? Well, what a shot from Chopper, rather. Retake is on for Spirit.
First man out from the ramp, and kills all coming up for Team Spirit. Gio left alone, and they're on the defuse. Nothing he can do there. That's a very, very clean retake of the A-bomb site. Waiting for that wrap round from iDisbalance over towards the ramp pays dividends as they shut down the Palace player. You don't allow Gio and the man up in Palace to play off of one another there between jungle and the A-apps.
That was such a good play from Chopper as well. He hid in the window for the entire round while Sophic fell back towards CT. They knew Nemiga would push jungle with that smoke going down, plus the open jungle plant, and a really good read from Spirit to actually back up.
Look at this buy. Here you go. Couple of rifles purchased up here for Nemiga.
2 AKs and a Krieg. Not too bad. The nade hitting Gio at the top of mid. There was a huge, huge old gap in that. Got to be careful though. Coldie has actually opened up in this round towards the B apartments, taking down one of the pistols. Even the cat player backing up. Gio going to get through middle for free. It's actually, oh, that's awkward. MDS aims a bit low. The Molotov actually burns his teammate out on the Tetris. Gio gets up short, but not much further. Someday Young has been given a free gun, and that's a horrible dink. Lollipop getting tagged down. One of these 2 AKs very low. iDisbalance spots the cross, but he can't spot the player up close. There should be the trade, but MDS, he's just been so good this series, and he's going to keep it up.
Yeah, time and time again, it's been him creating this space, and this round is no different. Robo still lying in wait over in connector. Someday Young is there, about to head in through middle, so he has to watch out. He has to check this close angle. Once that bomb looks to go down, 35 seconds, there's no smoke for Nemiga, so they try and take CT. They try and snatch this away from Team Spirit. And MDS, his third kill of the round, the hat trick. Finally, they do manage to deal with him.
I don't know why he swapped guns there. He could have doubled it up if he kept the gun in his hand, but instead switching could have cost him his life. Lollipop getting pushed. That's a bomb down, 15 seconds. Coldie's just got to stay alive. The kill would be even better. Robo's low and headshot coming through. Coldie, he was so good at back on nuke. He gets 4 kills in this round.
This feels like it's just Coldie versus MDS. Between like 3 kills for MDS, 4 for Coldie. Coldie showing anything you can do, I can do better here. Team Spirit 2-0 up. This was a very, very great attempt, though, considering like the investment that they put into this round. They do a good job of getting it down to the wire. They are going to be devastated, however, that they didn't get that bomb down. I felt like they were a little apprehensive to move into that A-bomb site. They were a little worried about that CT area. And you understand why, combined with the fact that they had an idea that there was a player over towards short, and that's why Robo had been waiting in connector. They knew they couldn't plant for ramp or mid. So it does leave you very, very hamstrung in that situation.
The only plant they could have successfully gotten there was the one on the other side of default. That's the only one they had control, because jungle wasn't a worry, it's not open to connector, and CT was a worry, but once they got a pick there, they could have easily gone for a plant. Plus Spirit were giving them the room on the side. Either way, in this round it is just pistols. And not too successful. There it is, cleanup crew are in, and Spirit find their 3rd round here on Mirage, looking to 2-0 the series, remember. This is Nemiga's map pick. They're coming into their first full rifle round. They did, of course, have a couple of guns before, but this is everything. This is where they need to show us everything they got.
Yeah, tactical pause for Nemiga. One thing I will say, last time you and I really got to see much of iDisbalance, I seem to recall we saw a hell of a lot of Mirage, and he looked pretty damn decent on this map, right? It really did feel like he was coming into his own. And already in this map, he's had a good beginning, right? He's padded some of these stats up that round there in the anti-eco, just getting 3 kills. Building up a bit more money, building up some confidence. Not going to bring the AWP out right away. And it is just rifles over on the side of Nemiga to combat it, so no AWPs in the server just yet. Utility going into middle early on. That's a short smoke and the window smoke combined with the top mid smoke even to allow Nemiga a lot of control down towards middle within the opening 20 seconds of this round.
Oh, Box is going to climb through this smoke. He might catch a timing. Young was throwing his own utility. Spray connecting, but Box is tagged. There's another player to move up. Young gets them both. Unbelievable. Chopper actually assisted with that one. And Cody swings on short, trading his teammate's death, flashing for A. And actually, Lollipop is blind. There's a player on stairs who could use that smoke, but the nade might kill him. Oh, it's close. That Molotov certainly should. Young can't move a muscle, and he'll get wallbanged. Cody, last man alive here, 1-on-2. Flash is actually perfect. No time to react to that one. And he's going to creep on in. He knows one player's still on the site because that bomb was planted default, and he's found the angle to Lollipop. Cody in for the clutch, and he's got it. 8-0. This man will not die.
That's another 4K, Hugo. Another one. He is just Mr. 4K. Team Spirit putting in another round. Coldy, take a bow. And they are going to owe him so much if he steps up in this series and sees it through for Team Spirit. Let's not forget what's on the line here. The loser of this, they're gone.
Oh, just the way he clears angles. He knew exactly where both those guys were. 4-0. What have we got here? Nemiga going back into middle with more guns, rather. SDY getting out of the connector. Oh! Does find an angle, but Robo responds very quickly. Nade could finish him off, but will just be avoidant. He backs out of middle. Gio finding Cody jumping up on B. He's finally dead, Harry. 8 kills in. And his first death on the B site. 5-on-3 here to Nemiga. And a full rotate out of B. Spirit are going to gamble, play together. Either retake or save. Sorry, either defend or save. Unlikely they're going to retake if Nemiga walked into B, but it's not going to be a retake, Harry, because these T's are walking right into their trap. Oh, this is smart.
There's our disbalance. That's going to draw the attention in. The Molotov goes down onto Sophic. Now, this could encourage them to check for Chopper, and he's actually going to make his presence known. Idis Balance is really showing up here for this A-site hold, and Sophic, still the unknown entity. I think they believe the player under Palace was killed and that was Chopper. They are spamming Sophic down, and no, they do check him, they hard check him. The kills go the way of Nemiga. First round found on the back of that A play, even though they walk into the stack.
Very, very clever of them not to realize that it was not the player on default that they killed that was actually the man on the balcony. That could have cost them a round. If they didn't check it and suddenly they get stopped at the bomb plant, that would have been a mess. Idis Balance, though, making it 3-on-3 immediately on that execute, and it's still falling apart. Very nice try from him, but not going to be enough to save the round. Either way, it was only a 3-on-5 from the get-go for Spirit. Nemiga, are they going for a B-rush here? It looks to be the case. Only one man here. It's Idis Balance with the AWP. He's got to do it all on his own. They could line up, but he's been smoked off. There's the first. Does he fall out? If he can get back to market and just play retake, there's still a chance. But no kill.
Oh, that's what he tries to do, but it's that moment of hesitation. The decision, do I stay in the bomb site or do I go into the kitchen? The one upside to dying that far forward is the AWP, at least, is now held in the hands of Coldy, and so maybe he can look to hold on to that. They'll probably float around outside of this bomb site, given that this was the full investment from Team Spirit. See if they can find anything. Nothing's presented itself, so now they back off. Nemiga getting that second round. And sometimes those split-second decisions, that call that you decide to make in the moment, really does have dire consequences, and it does for Idis Balance there.
I like the change of pace as well from Nemiga. You know, going for these heavy mid plays, these slow defaults, and then just hitting them with a B rush. The second you know their money is somewhat impacted, they're not going to have those Molotovs. And boom, B is yours. The round is yours. Second one taken by Nemiga. I disbalance buys armor, but they still need to save some money. This will be essentially an eco, right? Their eco round, because they saved 4 weapons or 4 pistols with armor. Spirit still favored here, but not their map pick. I disbalance has been given out AWP. Let's see what him and Cody can do in this round. The 2 top performers right now for Spirit.
Yeah, they've got iDisbalance alone in the B-bomb site once again. Oh, he's actually got a teammate with him. He's got old mate Coldy, as you say. The 2 top 4, I just couldn't see him on the map. And the ramp play. Uh-oh, that's the bomb. That's the bomb. Team Spirit have it. Always concerning. Robo's trying to help out, and that is the AWP eliminated from this round. Taken down over towards short. No one nearby to trade that out or hold on to the big green gun. MDS in with another. That's Coldy now, offering himself up to the plate. The one thing that's going to help out Team Spirit is both that Softpick's an unknown entity, but also there's very little in the way of utility here for Nemiga. It's some Die Young in the 1v2. He's been able to grab the Krieg, peeking out, and Robo shuts him down. Nemiga, 3rd round secured, as they are able to get a leash back on the Force-bought Team Spirit side. I say Force. Obviously, it's the Force from the last round that they saved for, but it's still a Force fight.
I count it.
It's like interest on their Force fight.
Force by 2. Bigger, badder, and uncut.
I like that.
I stole that.
Oh.
That's South Park. 4-3. Let me go back to this default. They've taken mid, and Robo's actually been tagged with that AWP. That was down ramp, so not the start he wanted. Dink down low. SDY pushing towards the connectors. A player right by that smoke. Box has been constantly looking to abuse his con smoke round after round. Oh, nice flash. Pushes SDY off, gives Box some room inside of Con. Now to smoke off the exit just to clear these close corners. Make sure there's no one lurking around. He's going to walk through it as well. Ooh, this is cheeky.
Smoke up through connector, and that's going to fall over here in CT. Chopper dropping it. Playing over the top of the smoke, trying to peek in. Box is close, MDS is close. There's players on either side. This smoke is harboring fugitives. Chopper, well, he's close to discovering that. Ooh. Flash over. This is such a horrible angle to fight from, but it's Coldy and Chopper to combine and get those first 2 kills. MDS is just getting wallbang. Chopper is raining death through the ticket booth, and now the flank from Softpick coming in. This round is over.
That was so smart. Spirit didn't peek anyone. Nemiga was so focused on trying to take down those CT players, but the reason they were hiding is 2 reasons. There were 10 seconds on the clock, and they had a flank coming in through ramp. They wait for that, he pounces, and then they all push from CT. Very, very reserved play from Chopper, and he is the man of that round, dropping 2-3 players. I didn't even catch how many, but you know, the amount of impact he has just by staying alive and keeping Nemiga out of CT spawn is worth its weight in gold. 5-3. Quick cat jump for iDisbalance, but no one's going towards middle. It's looking like another B rush, Harry.
Yeah, they're really keeping Team Spirit on their toes. Nemiga constantly trying to switch the pace up. It's been hit and miss, but mostly hit. And now the push in towards this B-bomb site. Those nades finding so much damage. Problem this time, Team Spirit aren't utility-less like they were before. You've taken so much damage before you've even seen anybody. And Sotfik, these softened targets are a tantalizing prospect for him. He even spots the AWP up in the apartments. Now, Geo actually has slowed this round right down. The bomb is in the site, but it's not in a position to get planted anytime soon. And iDisbalance peeking on in. That's a big flick. MDS gets deleted from the server. Sophic wrapping round.
What?
Doesn't quite find Robo. I don't know how either. And now as he goes back, he can't finish him off. This cannot be how it eludes them. And no, Chopper sees everything. Team Spirit 6-3. AWPs carried forward. Double AWP set up now for the CT side. And a big B site hold there from Team Spirit.
If they lost the round because of that play, that would have just been unbelievable. Very importantly that, you know, Chopper actually comes in clutch and saves the day, but Spirit, 6 rounds now on their CT side. Double that in Nemiga. Even though Nemiga are putting up a fight, this is very close, and Spirit are not letting Nemiga get away without a... I don't know how I was going to finish that sentence. Without a fight?
No, I was even looking at you like I was excited to see where it was going. I'm glad that we were just both as...
Team Spirit are not going down without a fight.
There we go. There we go. You've nailed it. You've reconstructed, restructured. Sound like the NIP management. Chopper over in CT. Shutting down Robo, the initial man in. Some die young. Get dealt with by Lollipop up on top of the stairs. iDisbalance watching from jungle, but keep your eye on that picture-in-picture screen. Gio pushing in, and well, don't need to keep an eye on it anymore because it's been mopped up nicely by Sophic.
Well, 4-2, and they might find a timing play into B. There is a man here. Sophic's on Cat though. He's going to be watching for the drop. There it is. Box of the PT50. Always got to remember how good he is, but not going to come through here. MDS late to the party, and the bomb still dropped in the apartments. Sophic could just jump up and finish this round, and that he will. 3 kills from him. Nice work on the anti-eco. Another round for Spirit. And the CT side is locking down right now.
Tactical pause for Nemiga. They've been good at getting a lot of utility out of these tactical pauses, right? They call them in a hell of a lot. You often see them taking the time to converse before heading into these rounds. And more often than not, on the back of these tactical pauses, we did see Nemiga find success.
Nuke feels so long ago, though, Harry. And I don't think, you know, Nuke is a map that Nemiga are thinking about with smiles on their faces. Especially not being 7-3 down on this map too. With elimination on the line in this lower bracket match as well. All to play for. Double AWP, and Nemiga back on guns. And Lollipop's on an SMG, so not exactly the best of money for him. They're going to go fast out through the palace. 2 players going very, very quickly. Sophic hears it all because he's playing close ramp. He'll mow down both of them. In the fire and flames, through the fire, they run, and they get as much as you expect. 1 kill, and then the double trade. Bomb, no, it's not a run A, plant B strategy. It's dropped on ramp, and even though Jayo's got through the apartments, they're going to be watching their backline. You'd hope.
Yeah, right? I mean, maybe not. Because here's the thing. Coldly has just rotated into B. He's holding the apartments. I think they believe that Gio couldn't already be here. And oh, no. Hello. No, not like this. He's looking for the engagements. There's one, but the trade immediately from Sumdai Young.
The big old bait.
Got worried there for a moment. I mean, I can't say I blame Gio as well for just taking that kill. Why would you anticipate Sumdai Young to be sat on top of the triple boxes? Like, what a horrible, horrible angle. 8-3, Team Spirit. They're not missing a beat on this CT side.
No, this has been fantastic work.
This is the Team Spirit you wanted to see on day one, Hugo, right? This is
where were they?
Yeah, we were hyping them up. We were like, that's it. Here we go. The boys are back in town.
Where was Cody? Where was Chopper? I mean,
and then they got 16-3.
Yeah. Never forget. And here we go. iDisbalance. He threw a molly down in mid. They smoked. And it bloomed on the Molotov. Gave him a one-way gap. This usually wouldn't exist, but it's a product of his own doing. And MDS, what a couple of shots. Swivels and takes the second one down in window as well. This is still a possibility. Cody making noise on the B side, hits a no-scope, and now another player already through the apartment. He flicks back. He's aware Lollipop could be out. Yet to drop, but Lollipop sat on the balcony. Cody doesn't want to give him the kill. Chopper will take it instead, and MDS, he had a great start to this round. He's got to have a better finish.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, you know, opening up with that double kill between Catwalk and Window, he's already done a hell of a lot here.
He's peaked.
He's trying to hurt. Oh, if he goes through this, that you don't survive this one. This is not a surviving push.
They don't call it the survivor hole.
No, they call it the murder hole. Oh, the timing's great. And now down to a 1v2. MDS, maybe. Coldy scoped in on this angle with the AWP. He cannot slow peek this. If he goes across slowly, he dies. Baits the shot. MDS, his brain is swollen. His arms are ready. The fragging potential is in, Hugo. MDS making his way into the bomb site, but Chopper is there, primed, ready, holding down the angle. And they deny that attempted 1v5 from MDS. He gets 3 out of 5. It's a damn good try.
Gave it his all, Harry. These shots, though, that swing. Oh!
What sensitivity is he playing on?
And res, and crosshair, and video settings, and brightness.
What peripherals do you use?
9-3 though, and fast play towards middle for Idis Balance. He's starting to smoke down. That's a cut off the Molotov. He can peek through the gap in the smoke. They will spam that if they see that, but they've actually thrown their own top mid smoke, so they can't see a thing, Harry. They can't find that lineup angle. He's playing with fire right now. Just taking these bullets like a champ.
I've done some research. MDS, a gentleman and a squire, plays on my old sensitivity of 3 at 400 DPI. That explains so much. That's why he's so crisp.
That's way too high. Harry, I love how you say plays on my old sensitivity. You've owned every sensitivity. You're a classic like UK player, like, oh, I lost the match, better change my res. Like, no. Stop.
Look, man, I just want to find the perfect one. It's out there. The God sense. It does feel like a myth, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, it's Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's the Bigfoot.
It literally doesn't
Counter-Strike.
exist. It literally doesn't exist.
Wait, well, Bigfoot, you pick like one of the most possible ones.
Oh, piss off.
Mate, look, you're telling me that there isn't a big furry ape walking around America that no one's seen yet.
They would have seen him by now, Harry. I'm not having this argument.
They have seen him. There's grainy video evidence.
Oh yeah. Look at this photo taken in 1992 on a black and white camera. It's compelling evidence.
Here's Coldy, and he's got to try and dispel some myths of his own. This push coming in, and here he is. It doesn't need to be a big foot play, it needs to be a big dick play from Coldy, and there's 2. He's looking for more, he's hungry for it, and Coldy's sending Nemiga out of this bomb site. They finally deal with him.
4 seconds, it's done.
There's no time for the bomb plot though, Coldy's done enough. Box is out, 10-3, and he dies after time.
Ooh. I always question players who like, you know, if he just hid in the corner there, he holds the gun. What he's doing there is he's taking a 50-50 risk. He's like, if you win that fight, great. Team Spirit can still buy everything they need. If you lose that fight, now you can't buy anything. So, yeah, not worth IMO, but either way, 10-3 and a tactical timeout from Nemiga. You said their pauses were good or back on Nuke and that they were turned around rounds as a result. That was true, but is that going to be the case on Mirage, Harry? This is even more dominant than I expected. Yeah,
I thought Nemiga would have, like, especially because early on, these two teams traded rounds back and forth, right? We were at, I think it was, what, a 5-3 scoreline at one point in time? And Nemiga, they haven't managed anything since then. Sorry, it was 4-3 at one point in time. I was giving them too little credit with that. And they haven't managed a single round since that initial 3 they posted on the board. This buy into round 14 is not ever the buy you want ever, let alone into round 14. That's a P250 no armor. And then like a couple of AKs, all their utility's gone apart from their 3 flashbangs. So you really are going to struggle to find much here if you're Nemiga.
God, you really should wear your glasses, Harry.
Yeah, I really should, shouldn't I? I've only just realized what those are.
Smoke grenades, mate. And that's not a PT-50, that's an AWP.
Well, it might not even matter because they've been laid waste to almost immediately in this round. 2 players going down, trades not in sight. Nemiga, what are they going to do? Robo's over in mid, the bomb's rotating back through T-spawn. This is looking like an A split, but in the 3v5, they are going to struggle here.
More than struggle. They're going to get suffocated. It's called a struggle cuddle, and IDIS Balance is giving his best example. Trying to get out the palace is going to be box. Oh, he's found Chopper in the open, not being watched by a wide angle, but luckily they swing in to deal with him. It will be another round to Spirit. 11-3. Harry, this is absolute chock full with ghouls and ghosts, spirits and more. It's like Halloween here on Mirage. And IDIS Balance, he has really come to life with this AWP. 15 kills deep this game. It's not even been 15 rounds. Give him a break.
Maybe last round of the T half. Well, first half, I was going to say T half for Nemiga. And if they don't manage like a 4-11, you lose that little buffer that you've got. And at that point, the pistol round can mean that you just don't even get to play a CT side if you lose it. Smoke thrown in from short to block off connector. This crossfire between Sophic and Sub.Yag, I really like. I've been locking down mid between the two of them whenever it's come to it.
That's a spot someday can come in and help, but he's been tagged down low. Molly going to go down. He's dead. Surely Lollipop going to peek out wide. Actually gets back to the Molly. Doesn't commit towards A. If he had a lot of room in A. Going to go for a boost instead. MDS gets up in the window. This is a perfect play from Nemiga. They're going to put multiple people up. Ooh, this could be fun. IDIS Balance. Flick missed. He now knows they're in their spawn. And Box went so wide. IDIS Balance wasn't ready for it. He was trying to post up. The gun wasn't cocked. Now they can go anywhere, and A will be their destination. 30 seconds, Chopper hides in the sandwich. He's got to make a meal of this round, and he's dropped the bomb. Trade is there. 3-on-2. It's going to have to be the retake for Spirit. They have a flank coming in as well, but the bomb planted on the other side of Triple, and Robo on Cat. He needs to move.
Yeah, he's actually fighting over in window, and Coldy's plucked him from the round, and now with this flank coming in from Sophic over towards ramp, Smoke on Coldy. There's a chance that they could just try and stick this defuse. Smoke goes in. I think miscommunicating maybe where that was planted for. You imagine that was the call of a CT plant, and so he smokes default. Coldy now 1v2. They double peek into him. There's the first kill. And Coldy, he's been so good in these clutches. He's got a flick. He's sticking it. And MDS, timing's perfect. Peeks on out. 1 second left. Denies that defuse. 4 rounds to Nemiga at the end of the first half. 11 for Team Spirit. What a match this has been thus far. What a series. And it's only set to continue. We'll be back with the second half after a quick break, so do not go anywhere. spirits are high, but the round count is even higher. They're up 11-4 at the end of that first half. And now moving into their T side, things are looking good for Team Spirit. Nemiga, this is their map, and they are trailing behind. It is going to take a massive effort if they want to see us through to Dust 2, the third deciding map in this series.
And for elimination as well, this isn't just qualification or elimination, this is just elimination. Winner of this still has to go on and play a best of 3 right after against Warthogs. Loser, well, they're out, Harry. They're going home. They're not getting anything for it. So Nemiga, if there was any time to turn on, it is going to be now. Team Spirit moving over to the T side. Heavy B setup for this pistol round. Nemiga going to go aggressive. Chopper's actually got to pick up on ramp. That's only going to push these B-Apps players further into the crosshair of SPY, but he'll get caught. MDS winning that duel. So 4-on-4. That early trade does come through. Spirit is still camped outside of the B apartments. Idis Balance showing his face. Bombs there as well, but Spirit are hoping they catch a player moving aggressive. That doesn't seem to be the case after these early movements from Nemiga. They could set up with a bit of a bait and switch on the car or balcony, but other than that, I'm interested to see what the game plan is for Spirit. They have utility at least.
Yeah, that one smoke and flashbang, I am wondering where that's going to end up. Look at Robo in through lower tunnels, and he'll spot the players keeping an eye on the apartments. MDS has gone aggressive. Ooh, this is interesting. There's one looking for more. MDS finally shut down. Jaya Holding and Chopper and Goldie, they've turned this around. This was looking like an Nemiga round all day long, and now it's Robo inside the bomb site. He could try and deny this bomb plant. Seems to be the decision, but no, they spotted him. Chopper beheads him, and Box left alone does have a defuse kit and a smoke. The recipe for a ninja defuse. But I don't think we're going to see him get away with one of them anytime soon. Team Spirit hunkered down in this bomb site. Bakes the peek from Sophic. He does a good job of forcing that gunfight at least. But he's not able to capitalize. 4 kills for Chopper in the pistol round. A massive one at a pivotal moment in the game. Team Spirit moving up 12-4. And this was our big worry, Hugo, was if you lose pistol as Nemiga, you barely even get to play a CT side.
You barely get to play the map, mate. This could be over before it even starts. And that's so unlucky, right? That double setup in apartments looks so strong. Gio's ready, and then either Coldie or Chopper jumped in the doorway and got stuck, and it slowed them down, and it gave them more time to react because Gio couldn't hit a shot while they were mid-air. Really kind of offset their hitbox. So if anything, a little tiny mistake works out wonderfully for them. Pistols in mid. MDS on a dig, everyone else USP'd up, and Team Spirit painstakingly slow in this round. Make Nemiga sweat. Oh, there's the one pistol brought up that's gone. And in no man's land as well. They could just walk into B. There's no one here. Nemiga with a triple A setup right now. They will rotate Robo back in through the market, but it's not really a defense. It's more of a call for help. That's about all he can offer here with nothing brought up. God, Spirit are really, really slow. I would hate to play against this.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have to. Here's Robo over at short. He's finally seen a human being, and he's over the moon. Maybe he shouldn't be, because the B bomb site is crumbled. There's players in it. Might be in for a nasty surprise if he tries to go back.
Oh, they're going to rotate with their knives out. That's dangerous. Some Young's already pushed. He's waiting for Lollipop to give away his position with a shot. There it is. The flash comes through, even though Lollipop is turned, it doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. This should be a done deal. Robo's been spotted on short. Money making, and 2 players left up for Nemiga. This should just be a 13th round with no casualties. Oh, that's a nice shot. But nothing else.
13-4. That's the scoreline as we see this first buy for Nemiga, Hugo. They're going to have rifles. Full ecoed this for the most part. A few pistols invested into on a few of these guys, but mostly vanilla pistols here. So they've got cash. They're going to have utility. Wondering if we're going to see them maybe run the AWP glass cannon. And that's the thing, man. Heart goes out to MDS because back on Nuke, you know, he had a very strong performance there as well. Here on Mirage, he's been the kind of diamond in the rough that we've had to look towards. Tactical pause cooled on in. You can't imagine they've got many of these left. I want to say this is 3 out of 4. But it wouldn't be the first time I'm wrong. Definitely won't be the last.
Yeah, I'm not biting this Bigfoot bait.
Sorry, is that your fetish? Bigfoot bait? That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's not.
Play into middle, Hugo. And Team Spirit. Ooh, well, good night, Sophic. He gets dove. That M4 doing damage. Oh, box. Yeah, no, he's pretty screwed there, isn't he? Coldy does actually get dealt with, at least by Jai over towards short. Man advantage taken for Nemiga. First time they've had this go their way in a little while. Robo waiting on the other side of this connector smoke. He's looking like he's waiting for a flashbang, and that's because Gio's lining one up over at short.
Ooh. It's a smoke.
Oh, it's a smoke. And as that blooms, he's there to find eye disbalance. Chopper left alone in the 1v4. Nemiga might be about to find a 5th round.
Finally, Harry. It's been a long time coming. But look, I mean, look how keen they were to force a fight. Even after they take an immediate 5-on-4, Box walks through a connector smoke and it really just gets wrecked, to be honest. Other than that, it's all come up Nemiga. Until now, Chopper, he's been great this game. Let's see what he can do. Robo spots him. Now other players can move in. Gio pushes up on short. He'll back off. I've never seen so many players holding shift. Nemiga clearly want this round to end, but Team Spirit are just burning down the time. Chopper, he's going to walk into this. There's 2 players set up perfectly. It's a really nice setup. Robo's going to get the trade as a guarantee. So round going the way of Nemiga and the start here on the CT side. Long recovery needed, but got to start somewhere, Harry.
And I mean, a good fashion to begin your comeback in, right? 4 players staying alive. You keep it very, very clean. There was never really a moment in this round where it felt like it could have slipped through the fingers of Nemiga. It was a stellar holdover in mid. They played it perfectly. That was all the makings of a team that could come back, showcased in that one round. It is just a matter now of consistency for Nemiga. Lots of decoys. Never really see decoys, so...
Fake smokes to force out Molotovs.
Wow, that's big brain.
You see the things flying in the sky, and what you do, you throw a Molotov down. Great way to burn out money on an A site like that. They get 2 Molotovs out of this team.
Hugo, I gotta ask, have you seen that before and already knew that was the reason why, or did you just connect those dots in the moment?
I think I've seen that before.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
pretty obvious if you think about it.
I know, yeah, but you know,
I know Counter-Strike.
We just think in different ways, man.
Yeah.
I'm more of a
click on heads kind of man.
Yeah, I'm not really a utility player.
No,
you know?
I know that you don't.
Not really a calming player either.
I don't think you know a single smoke. I'd be willing to bet that. I'd be willing to bet that. You messed up stairs smoke on Mirage.
Yeah, I don't know that one, mate. I know every other smoke. You made me throw the stairs smoke. I'm like, well, I don't know it, and then you're like, it's easy. Wait, it isn't, is it? Not for me.
You also don't know jungle, so don't throw that at me. You got jungle wrong as well. I'm calling you out, Harry.
Can you smoke Palace from short?
What a useless smoke.
That's CTs, it's not.
Fine, you can do one extremely intricate, unnecessary situational smoke.
Yeah.
None of the default smokes. That's like, yeah, I don't know how to do basic addition, but have you heard of Pythagoras?
Is Pythagoras like a step above addition? I guess. Like,
I don't know maths.
Yeah.
I picked the wrong word.
Well, Team Spirit heading towards Con. Going off on a tangent here as they make their way out in towards mid. And smoke down in the window. "55 seconds left, Team Spirit. Very slow round from them. Box getting legged up by the AWP. Gio's going to hear this AWP chiming in from short, and he must be tempted to creep forward. Instead, he'll just hold his ground and bide his time. With 2 players up in the apartments, this could still be the B split here from Team Spirit, and that does look to be the decision. Instead, it's not even a split, just a B commitment. The bomb going back, everyone leaving mid, heading into the apartments. Now, Gio's over towards short, so MDS has to hold this down, even for a few seconds. Just can't let anyone out of the apartments so that his teammate can get in position to help out.
20 seconds, and we'll check it, but at the top of the battle, he gets 2 kills. Bomb dropped at 14. Nemiga, they're trying to stop this bomb from going down, but at the same time, they're giving away kills in the pre-plant. Bomb now down, they're going to check the apartments. Robo getting tagged. Cody's on 3 HP. That flash could even kill him, but he gets out safely. IDIS Balance locking it down, and Lollipop up on short. He's ready for it. Another round for Team Spirit. 14-6. It took some time. Nemiga started to get a groove, but that was quickly removed.
If you remove the groove, we call that a groomoval. Patent pending. Big stuff from IDIS Balance, because this retake was more than doable for Nemiga, right? He's the only man with much HP in the squad. The other guy's sitting on about 10 points of health. He's only on, I think it was like 26, so not great. And the fact he's able to show up with the AWP there saves the day, also gives the 14th over. This round for Nemiga, they've got a buy, and it actually almost looks, I was going to say better, comparable to Team Spirit's. The one downside, you lose this. If you're Nemiga, you go 15-6 down at map and series elimination point, and you've got no money.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is still the best thing they could have gone for.
100%.
Far better than ecoing this round and then going for a buy-up against 15. Can at least keep you in this game rather than just fighting for overtime, which is never a good feeling. Especially not when you're 9 rounds behind.
The one thing is, I think you so often see teams in these kind of buys where you know the stakes are so high. That's a shutdown over in connector. You know the stakes are this high. It can be very easy to get into a mentality of just, you know, playing a bit more conservative so that you can hold on to these guns at the end of the round. And that looks to be the decision here. They've grouped 3 players up over towards B, just hedging their bets, right? If the play comes into that B bomb site, then they've got the stack there. If it hits over towards A, they can either save these 3 weapons, or based on how successful Lollipop is down towards the ramp, they can try and gauge this one on the fly, whether or not they should even attempt it.
Lollipop's here, it does get a dink, but he would have needed a kill in this situation because Cody's just not going to peek. And as said, no utility, Harry, to get this player out of position. No one's watching it. He gets out wide. Lollipop, how on earth does he get 2 kills there? The trade is in from Cody. Nade towards CT spawn. Chips, but nothing consistent. Somebody Young is going to be the man to take him down instead. Flank coming through for ramp. No one's watching it. Cody swivels, and he will go down, but that's fine. They know where he is. They've got a 2-on-2 on the post plant. Robo's checked his back. They can try and work out where these last 2 couple of players are, and they've dealt with the first. Someday Young with a clutch needed, and it's not going to happen. They tap him, and they stick the defuse. Nemiga do get it done with no utility.
That's all off the back of Lollipop's success down towards ramp. MDS then following up with a stellar job, coming in on a flank of his own. And right there, Team Spirit really getting punished for not keeping an eye on that ramp rotation. The weirdest part about all of that is they already knew Lollipop was there. He'd already opened up onto Coldy. You know, he'd already tried to take down a man. It should have been communicated. He's allowed to get away with a lot more than he should have been. Have you ever seen a Negev purchased up and around like this, because this is definitely the first time I've seen a Negev purchase. There's not even armor.
He's got money for it.
That's just a Negev.
Is that a misbuy, or is that just like, has he got some big game plan to wall bang?
Oh yeah, I'm so ready for like Sotfik to just, he's laughing, so like.
I don't think it's on purpose. You would have bought armor.
Let's see, a Negev and a Dream. Oh no, Chopper.
Hold down that left click, buddy.
Let's go, Negev time. Woo! It's just trash, isn't it?
Yeah, awful. Game.
Now I Disbalance has got it.
Suppressing fire!
Oh dear. Well, 8 rounds for Nemiga. The gap is closing. The best way to implement the Negev into this game is if they removed it completely and then added Pasha's dog in as the replacement Negev. That's its name. Pasha Biceps.
Pasha's dog?
Yeah, his dog is called Negev.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. It's a...
Hugo, man, you got to keep up on the dog knowledge of Counter-Strike.
No, I don't.
It's such a bad gun,
that's the
isn't
thing.
it?
The reason like something like that sucks is because you can just see traces, right? So it's like you can just jump and...
So if they silence the Negev, then it's fine.
Then obviously all the problems that within the game are solved. Like the fact that the first 15 bullets are completely inaccurate in a game where you need first bullet accuracy. They're taking first bullet accuracy to the next level, Harry. It's 16th bullet accuracy. Either way, fast approach through the ramp. Box is here. Unable to trade that 2-for-1 immediately. So it's good to see Chopper back. I can't even get a sentence out my mouth. Sorry. Good to see Chopper back off here instead of offering up his life. He's just going to play with his team so they can trade. Box is now alone on A, and the fact that he's back, and the fact that Chopper has backed off has meant that Nemiga are going to have to split up. They don't know where these players are going. They're committed towards B with 2. Smoke's going down over the A site now. Box hidden at the back of the site. They need to check this. This could be their 15th round on a plate.
Oh, no, it's definitely not, mate. It's not on a plate, it's in a box. He's bagged them up. Sumdai Young does actually get the return, so it's a 2-on-2 now. Gap under that smoke, and I Disbalance.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you want to try and take a pot shot on me? I'll take one straight back. It's MDS now throwing into the clutch, but this man has been the clutch king of Nemiga. He's been so good in these 1vx scenarios. This one, damage done onto Sumdai Young. He's not quite able to get the kill. Feigns the fact that he's backed away, drops that smoke, and MDS push around looking for the man in CT, but Sumdai Young will be the player to deliver the map and series point round for Team Spirit.
Elimination point for Nemiga. This is it, Harry. Do or die, go or go home. Great kills from Box as well, actually catching 2. I have no idea how Disbalance gets away with that as well. He commits to the fight after getting tagged. And here's that buy. AWP for Robo. 1 M4 and just a mess. And already the best gun in the round already removed. Box is going to come through the connector, but... Ooh. Let's let them go past. Smoke in his face, and there's one down in the window as well. Can he see Chopper? No one can see either of them. Sumdai Young hiding from flashbangs in case they pop out through this smoke. Box looks like he wants to do so. He's got teammates right behind him. There's a flash. Sumdai Young dodges it, but he doesn't dodge a bullet. AWP there as well. 3 players connector side. Now 2 holding this double peak. Disbalance comes in with the AWP, and even though he gets traded, he can go back in for more. Deagle out, confident stuff, but it's not going to work out. Lollipop finds the kill. Now B-play coming in. Gio has picked up the AWP, and he was watching the market cross and got smoked. That's going to make Nemiga dedicate everyone in towards B because they had no one in the site. MDS finally comes back in from the catwalk and realizes that no one's dropped, and now they rotate back to A coming in for Spirit. They have about 5 to 10 seconds before Nemiga start to realize that this is not B.
And I'm imagining the decision to do this, partially because you know you can keep a couple of players over towards B, but also this way, Sotfik here, he's able to retrieve one of these weapons from down in mid, so that makes him that much more deadly.
Lollipop knows.
Yeah, they would have heard the weapon switch. Lollipop's over in jungle. Sotfik aware that if anyone was going to hear anything, this is where they would be. And Lollipop bests him in that fight. Coldy now alone. But once again, I mean, we've just had like clutches versus clutches. And this round we get to see exactly that. Coldy versus MDS. These two have both had massive moments. But it's the dark horse, the man that we all forgot about in the runnings, Geo, to shut it down. Nemiga, they keep the dream alive.
For yet another round. Skin of their teeth right now, Harry, dangling by a thread. Nemiga are in this game, but they've got to pull such a huge comeback. 6 more rounds in their way. Doesn't seem impossible, just very unrealistic. Luckily, though, they will get around here with Spirit not having enough money. It's probably going to have to be a half buy here for Spirit. Put in some pistols, put in some armor, bit of util, and give away a 10th round. At that point, 10-15, that doesn't seem too fearful after all, but still, Spirit with a tactical pause, trying to work out how to approach these next couple of rounds, and then we'll be getting back into things.
Yeah, most important thing for Team Spirit, they can't let Nemiga start to believe in themselves again, start to get back into this one. There's only 6 rounds between these two squads. That's still a long ways off, and it's going to feel like an eternity for Nemiga. But think about how often we've seen these massive comebacks happen the second that swing of momentum comes in. Robo tagging up one man, Coldy spotted up in the palace, and might be enough to repel this A offensive. So much damage getting done. And yeah, it might just be the B rush. Now, you've seen Robo, he's got the AWP over on truck. MDS is over towards short with the M4 to help out. But they're just going to look to try and overwhelm the AWPer on truck. And if you're able to get the AWP here on this entry, if you're able to retrieve it, then it's so valuable, but that might not be feasible. Robo's done so much damage. They do get close. Some Young's found him. Box has got one, doubling up, AWP in the hands of Chopper, and he's trapped at bench. 1v4. Nemiga reached the 10th round. They save that. They saved that eco round from Team Spirit from getting too out of hand.
Because that certainly could, right? You put the nail on the head there. If you rush the B site, you grab that AWP, you get a plant. That AWP at the post plant, that wins you the round right there. Spirit probably pick it up if they get the bomb down. So very important that we see Nemiga push in before that bomb gets planted, not let Spirit get comfortable in their post plants. Caught moving into the site. 10 rounds to their name. 5 to go. No AWP here for Spirit. They've not got the cash for it. Back to rifles, back to middle. Smokes are down, and they're very good. They just got to watch out for Box in the connector. He has been a bit of a nuisance. Dodge flash, and they are ready for it. What a shot from Young. Man advantage taken. That nade barely scrapes. And Team Spirit can just sit back and relax and wait for Nemiga to change their setup.
What a horrible way for this round to start. No one ever wants to be that first man to fall, but it's Box, and what a scalp to find. I mean, he's been so good in some of these situations where Team Spirit have been pushing into these sites. He's been great in these 1vx's while he's been alone, while he's been fighting with his back against the wall. Now he's got to sit back from beyond the grave, watch as his 4 remaining teammates try and see this round out, try and keep Nemiga here at the CIS Minor. Bomb plant comes in. It's a 4v5 retake at the A bomb site, and Lollipop is there to find the first man. He's at least gotten it back into a 4-on-4. MDS knows he's lucky, knows he's fortunate to be alive. They're challenging, trying to deal with Lollipop, and they will do so. 3 players left standing, and they've got to pick up the pace here.
Oh, he's cornered. He's got to get that reload in, but he gets a kill before he does, and just like that, it's done. Idis Balance with a double, and Spirit are going through to that